Time to check in with Mike Sobel, who is out on location this morning.
Yeah, we're at the UofA Dance Club. You know, when we get ready in the morning, we brush our teeth, we brush our hair. But, Andrea, do you ever brush your shoes?
Never.
Never? Look at this. Terry, what are you doing? What are you brushing your shoes for? They look nice to me.
Well, I'm brushing them on the bottom so that they won't be so slippery when I dance.
Oh, is that what that's all about? Okay, can you brush my shoes? These are real dancing shoes here, the ones that I put on today, right? Hey, aren't those perfect?
I'm not sure that brushing these would be such a great idea.
Go for it. How am I going to dance properly if you don't brush my feet?
Well, you know, that's going to wreck the bottom of your...
Is there fluoride on that toothbrush?
No fluoride.
Okay, all right. Let's take a look at your weather forecast. It's nice and dark here at the U of A. And
UofA Dance Club to thank this morning for sending this delightful platter of fruit and some biscotti and also some espresso was sent in a thermos, actually. And there's real half and half cream.
And what's more, they're taking Mike off our hands for 3 hours.
And we have them to thank for that as well.
Yeah, he's out this morning at the UofA Dance Club.
we have donuts and muffins here, though.
That's really nice of them. Say thank you to Joe, the president.
Well, Joe, they want to thank you for all of the food that you sent.
You're welcome. Thanks a lot.
I'm taking a look at this pamphlet here, this brochure about the U of A Dance Club. Arnold did it, Pacino did it, Banderas did it. They killed people. That's what these guys do in movies. What do you teach here?
Ballroom dancing is a contact sport.
So when you talk about ballroom dancing, there's such a variety of different dances that we're going to look at this morning. What seems to be the most popular one? I know Ricky Martin is humongous right now, so I'm guessing that there must be some kind of Latino feel to the most popular dance.
There is. That one's particularly a mambo, but as well there's cha-cha, samba, and rumba with the Latin dances.
So mambo is the one that Ricky Martin does with his hips?
That's right.
And we're going to look at that when we come back?
Yep.
Okay, you're going to do it yourself?
I'll try.
We're going to check out all the current dances here at the UofA Dance Club at the Dinwoodie Lounge, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.
4 is our time now here on First News.
Mike's not in the studio this morning. He's out doing a little dancing. He's at the UofA checking out their dance club today.
You hear that Lou Bega in the background there?
Oh, yeah.
Doing a Mambo 95, number 5, isn't it? Mambo
Yeah.
Number 5.
You think that's popular? You think that's a popular song?
Heard
Yeah.
it once or twice.
Well, this is what you do when you listen to that song. This is called the Mambo. We've got Joe and Joanne here doing the tag team Mambo here. Now, obviously, the popularity of a particular type of music is a function of what's popular on the dance floor, I would imagine.
Oh, absolutely. This song's a hit. We play it all the time at the U of A. We have lots of fun with it.
Now, how do you go about starting to teach this particular step?
Actually, it's quite easy. All we have is a rock step, side, and a rock step back, rock step side. The count is 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, hold. Quite easy, actually.
It's easy for you to say. Everything's easy for you. How come I don't see the footsteps on the ground? You ever teach dancing that way anymore?
Yeah, that would help. A little feet all around. It's pretty easy.
You find, Joe, with music like this becoming popular, it's a lot easier to recruit people into the club?
Definitely. Usually we used to have a problem trying to gather students. Now there's not a problem anymore.
Yeah. Now, obviously, this time of the day is not the best time to try to encourage students to get here. Certainly at their age, they probably just got home last night. What is the time of your classes, and when do you try to get people in here on a regular basis?
We usually teach Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays between 7 at night and 10 at night.
Okay, well, give us a little bit of example here of, this is the pro step. Look at them go. So to be at this step of the game, how long have these students been taking this?
Some of them just been here for about a semester. Others have been here for quite a few years.
What kind of cost are we looking at to put together a decent program to learn a variety of steps?
A membership for a student is usually about $15 for the year, and a non-student it's about $60, and then you pay about $15 for 9 weeks of classes.
And of course, this isn't something that's just restricted to students. Anybody can come by and take your lesson.
Anyone can come, that's right.
And the key is not to wear boots like this then.
Definitely, you don't want to crush the ladies' toes.
Well, they could wear steel-toed dance shoes too.
They could.
Okay, we've got a number of different dances that we're going to be checking out today, and we will return at Dinwoodie Lounge in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Mike. Aren't you going to mambo for us?
I don't think so.
Come on!
No, the song ended. I would have, but the song ended.
Right.
Song ended.
Tomorrow, 6:38 now. Your weather on the 8s. We go back out to the U of A.
Yes, it is a noisy proposition here, as you heard
Mike.
earlier. It is a full contact sport, dancing. Look at them there. They're all banging into each other, and they've got cuts on their knees and stuff, and that's why they're wrestling over there, having their donuts and coffee. We'll be back to check out some other interesting dance in just a moment. In the meantime, let's take a look at your weather forecast as we do
Back out to the U of A. That's where Mike Sobel is this morning, doing a little dancing with the U of A Dance Club.
with Mike. He's at the University of Alberta, and he's with the UofA Dance Club this morning.
Wedding a couple weeks ago. Noticed that you were out there swinging. Were you swinging at all?
I don't know. I don't think we do that.
We don't swing, right?
You don't swing? I thought you swung. I just thought you did. Yeah. These guys I work with, they swing, you know that? But they are considering taking dance lessons here at the U of A, and this is certainly got to be the hottest race. We were talking about the mambo beforehand and the fact that Ricky Martin is so popular and so successful, especially with the young kids. Swing has been vogue for many, many years, but it's really come back over probably the last 4 or 5.
It has. Once again, it has to do a lot with the music. If the kids find the music popular, then they get into whatever usually goes with the music. And the big band sound is really coming back.
Yeah, you got Brian Setzer and a number of others out there. And I think if the kids knew that their grandparents were dancing to this music, that might change their minds.
They probably would. They'll probably stop again. But I know we used to do it to different music back then as well, to the 50s and 60s and the big band. Now the big band's coming back.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, we were talking about, in order to put together a program such as this one at the U of A, certainly you've got the enrollment fees, but there certainly is the necessity for some corporate sponsorship.
We're always looking for corporate sponsorship. At this time, the dance club is trying to purchase some dance floor because our club is so big and ballroom dancing requires so much space that we can't find a location that can support our club on an actual dance floor. So we're trying to purchase a dance floor. We're always looking for corporate sponsors to help us with that.
So, but this is where you hold your sessions? Is it at the Dinwoodie?
It's right here. So as you can see, it's a hard tile floor, so we're kind of used to it. But during our formal functions, we prefer to have a nice hardwood floor or something of that nature.
How much of a difference does that make when you're trying to learn the steps?
Quite a bit, actually. The ballroom dance shoes help a lot because they give you the proper grip. But if you're on a dance floor, you get the proper grip as well if you just have regular leather shoes.
You know what I really get a kick of? I've been watching them practicing since we got here, and they've always got a big smile on their face. It's not like it's work for them. It's one thing about dancers. They always get the big smile on their face.
Dancing always a lot of fun. It's hard to dance without a smile. It's always a good time.
Well, it helps once you know the steps. At the beginning, though, when you're trying to learn, it's more like you're like a robot. But once you get it down, then you can just lay back and smile.
Well, guys are usually the worst for that. They're terrified because they feel they don't have enough rhythm. But generally, once you get it going, it's a good time.
Okay, thanks a lot, Joe. We're going to be back at the U of A at the Dinwoodie Lounge and check out a different style of dance in just a few minutes.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Mike. You can hear the music in the background. Oh, makes you feel like dancing. Mike Sobel's dancing today and also doing the weather for us, too.
Mike Sobel's eating.
You should be dancing, though.
You should be dancing Bee Gees, 1970, whatever it was. But anytime I fill in for Lorraine, I have to say my hips will explode if I eat this stuff here. So let's take a look what we got. We got donuts. We got bagels, though. So we got hips won't explode from the bagels. We've got the Timbits here, so could be some explosion going on there, too. We've got the Ruby Red Ocean Spray. They take care of you here at the U of A Dance Club because they're working hard and they're sweating. Of course, I'm just standing here talking. I don't have to worry about that.
U of A now, Mike said that was the Bee Gees a minute ago, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
No, it's
that
not
is
Bee
not
Gees.
the Bee Gees, Mike.
What, you should be dancing? The Bee Gees didn't sing that?
Oh, we didn't hear that song.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about the song that's on now. That was on
no.
during your weather.
This is Nobody Knows.
Yeah, that's Kevin Rich Project or something like that, isn't it?
Something like that. Keith Rich, I forget. Anyway.
It's not Bee Gees, though. We know that.
Here's the deal, though. Okay, we've got this mixer here, and there's a speed control. Now, this song is relatively slow, but what we're going to do is try to play a little trick on them right now and crank things up and see what happens, okay? So just watch them now as they dance slowly, and I pick up the speed. Come on, follow along. Yep. Alvin and the Chipmunks sing Nobody Knows. And of course, we can go the other way along and bring it right down to this speed here. Oh, nice and slow. Nobody knows but you. Now let's crank it up again. Back to Alvin and the Chipmunks. I like that version better. Okay, you got to know what you're doing to be able to do it at high or low speeds, and we'll find out what to do with our next dance here at the Dinwoodie Lounge at the U of A Dance Club in mere moments.
Our time now, time to catch up with Mike at the U of A this morning.
We're going to rumba now.
Well, you go rumba then, Mike.
Repeat after me, Andira. Rumba.
Umba.
Shake and you roll your R's. Uh-oh, I'm starting to sound Scottish there now. I don't think this is a Scottish dance. This is not jig. This is the rumba. And when you think of dance, you think of having a good time. You think of socializing, but do you think of it as a physical fitness activity that is healthy for you? Shaylin, come on over here. This is the rumba. What is your name?
Catherine.
Nice to meet you, Catherine. Okay, now, what is this monitor that you've got on you here?
It's a heart rate monitor.
Show it to the camera there.
And right now I'm sitting at 153 beats a minute, which I don't know.
That's high.
Yeah, that's
What's
really
up with that? You look like you're in pretty good shape. How'd you get it up so high?
Well, the rumba is a very, very sensual dance, so...
Yeah, but I'm looking at the rumba here now. I don't see this as a physical workout because I don't see a lot of pace there.
It's not a lot of pace, but it's a lot of mental control over your body, and that in turn causes you a lot of exertion. And to control the dance, you have your heart rate going just through the roof, even though it's a slow dance to casual observers.
Now, do you even think of that aspect of dancing when you get out on the dance floor? But this is something, obviously, it's good physical fitness activity, but you don't think of it as a workout, you think of it more as a social activity?
No, and that's why I love it so much, because when you're getting a workout and you're not having to think about how much work you have to do it, that's the best part, because that's the stuff I love.
I know what you love even better than that. That would be donuts. In fact, I saw you loading up on the donuts, and this is nice to know that if you eat that way and you can look like you, and you're going to attribute this just to your dancing?
I think so, and a bit of my high metabolism, so.
Yeah. How about you? Why did you get involved in the dance club?
Oh, I got involved about 2 years ago as a way to meet people and just because I love dancing.
Have you found that you've met like a whole different circle of friends as a result of being involved in this?
Oh, I've met so many people. It's a great way to meet people. I've got all my dancing friends like Shaylin and everyone here, so.
Okay, wait, we got to do the pulse check there. Yours isn't going through the roof. You're in better shape than he is. Did you know that?
Well, I climb.
And you haven't had your donuts yet either, so you have my permission. You're thin too. You can go over and please indulge.
Excellent. Thank you, Mike.
Okay. Now, apparently there are, what's a dance that really is an aerobic workout?
An aerobic workout would be the samba, cha-cha, swing, anything like that that's got a really, really fast beat to it. So.
Okay, and we will get to that when we return here at the Dinwoodie Lounge at the campus of the University of Alberta. It is the UofA Dance Club, and earlier we talked about how you too could become a member. We'll get into that in just a few minutes here.
Looks great, Mike. 38-0. We head back over to Mike Sobel for weather.
You're talking about Mises again?
Mises.
I hate
running
Mises.
amok.
Mises to pieces. So now we're going to find out priorities. Excuse me, sir, what's your name?
Rick.
What do you do for a living, Rick?
Computers.
Okay, computers. I see you've got a pager on there. Now, in the middle of that dance with this lovely woman, what is your name?
Nora.
You're dancing with Nora, and the beeper goes off. What do you do? Just turn it off?
Ignore the beeper.
Okay, because this is the priority, right?
That's right.
Let's take a look at your TransAlta weather watch as we do every...
A few more minutes, we'll be back out at the University of Alberta Dance Club.
.53 back out to the U of A. Mike is doing a little dancing this morning.
We won't have to roll our R's for this dance. This is the tango. This is
The what?
The tango.
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 Okay.
T-A-N-G-O.
What kind of accent was
But
that
the
you were doing there?
Tango.
What is that? What's that accent?
It's some kind of Russian, Greek, Spanish,
I like that.
Ukrainian accent there.
Okay, then.
Because this is a Russian, Greek, Ukrainian dance, you know. The tango has been known for that for many years. Now, Joe, this is a tough dance to learn. Now, Joanne was able to teach me to do the Viennese waltz, which is the waltz one of the easier dances to learn?
It is one of the easiest because it's been around the longest. It started with the Viennese waltz many years ago, and it's progressed into the regular waltz as well.
And if a klutz like me can learn it, anybody can. Now, this one takes a lot of skill. This is the tango.
The tango, it's a strong dance. Generally, you're just walking. It's a walking dance. You don't see a lot of smiling in the tango.
What's with the attitude in this dance?
There's attitude in the tango. It's walking with attitude. You're strong. You generally don't even look at your partner. You're kind of snobby when it comes to the tango.
Are there different ways of doing the tango?
There's a couple different varieties. There's the Argentine tango. We don't teach that here. And then there's the regular tango you see. This tango kind of started in Paris a long time ago. It was danced in circles around the tables in little cafes. And now it's generally done around the line of dance of a dance floor.
What's with this, Jason, here? Turning the head over, turning the head. We always like someone's going to come up from behind you.
It's a very sharp peacock kind of look. It's a nice sharp dance. It's an elegant dance.
Jason's here now. We've got Jason, the cameraman. We've also got Jason, the spokesperson here. We're going to talk about the big New Year's ball as we welcome the Millennium. What's up with that?
It's the Millennium Masquerade. It's happening at Northlands Agricom on, of course, New Year's Eve. We're expecting about 700 to 1,000 people. And it's going to be a great party.
We'll be playing all this fine music, and they will be doing the tango. You did the tango. You're pretty good at this stuff, too.
I've done it for a few years now.
Okay, we're going to take a look at your weather forecast right now. I believe is that what we're doing now, Deb? I'm listening. No? Yes? No? Speak to me, Deb.
And we are still at a great big 0. I don't think we've gone on the plus side yet of the thermometer.
We dropped down, but we haven't seen the plus side of 0 yet, Mike.
Yeah, I know, but you had -1, now you have 0.
Yeah.
So we're heading
We're
up.
waiting
we
for the
had 0 at
plus. We're
6.
waiting for above 0.
We're heading in the right direction. And in fact, by later on this afternoon, we could be as high as 13 degrees. It's going to be windy, though. Wind is going to be the story over the next couple of days. We have an area...
You're probably wondering why Mike was out there with a bunch of people dancing and music going and the whole thing. Well, he's at the UofA Dance Club today.
That is correct, Shay. And we've got Joe, who's the president of the club. We've got Joanne, who is an ace instructor, even taught me how to do the Viennese waltz. I told him to go absolutely nuts during a swing dance here. So go for it, guys.
Mentre in cielo sembra dire buonasera, la vecchia luna che sul Mediterraneo appare. Ogni giorno ci incontriamo camminando, dove parte la montagna scende il mare. Quante cose abbiamo detto sospirando in quell'angolo.
With the weather for a minute. I'm going to do a little dancing. He's at the UofA Dance Club this morning.
Okay, you guys take a look at what they're doing right now.
Okay.
And Shay and Andre, you tell me. Oh, they stopped the music. Wait, here comes the music. You tell me what dance that is, okay? Let's see how well you know you're dancing.
Okay.
Wait, it's going to pick up now. Here it
Okay,
comes, everybody. Let's go.
Standing still.
Okay, what's that?
The foxtrot.
Foxtrot? I don't think
Samba.
so. Shay, what do you think?
The samba.
The samba? No, that is the,
Cuppa.
that's the cha-cha.
It's the cha-cha.
Yeah. You didn't know that was the cha-cha?
I love it, whatever it is.
It's the cha-cha, right, Joe? Tell us about the cha-cha.
It's the cha-cha. It's another one of the popular Latin dances, and it could be done to a lot of modern music as well.
How difficult a one is this to learn?
It's a bit difficult just trying to get the steps.
Did you see that? Two people just collided. Jason, get a shot of that. It's like a demolition derby out here, Joe. There was a big collision in aisle 9.
It's a contact sport. You gotta be careful out there. The cha-cha, there's a lot of steps to it, but once you actually get going, it's a lot of fun. It's quite easy. It can be quite seductive as well. And it's one of the more popular ones as well.
So this is one of those dances where you can have the contact or not. I see that some of them are dancing in different styles. Joanne is holding on to her partner, whereas those other ones in the middle there are not.
That's called the chase. It's you get a chance to play with your partner, tease them a little, watch them follow you, try and follow along with what they want you to do as well. Ballroom dancing, it's quite, you can say seductive and a lot of flirting happening as well.
Now, you mentioned off camera that there's a lot of events coming up in association with your dance club.
We've got a lot of socials. We've got a workshop that's coming at the end of October. We've got one of the champions that used to be from Montreal. He's coming in to teach that workshop. Our New Year's Eve Hourglass Ball, that's one of the more popular ones. The tickets are $95, which you can get at Ticketmaster. We've got Halloween dances, and we've got a whole bunch of other functions. The best thing to do is call the dance club number at 492-2116, and everything you want could be right there.
Now, we're talking with Jason about some of the dancers who are going to be coming in for that Hourglass Ball. They're a pair. What is the type of dance they do? Smooth dancing, is that what it was called?
They're doing a smooth dance, probably be like the waltz, the tango, the foxtrot. They're not going to be doing the Latin dances for that performance, but the popular smooth dances is what they will be doing. It's usually a set of 5 dances they do at once.
Okay, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you since I've walked in here. How often do you polish those pants?
I had a partner of mine make these for me. I did a gyro routine about 10 years ago, and they can be quite flashy. They're a lot of fun to wear.
Do you plug them in at night to recharge them?
I have to, exactly.
We're going to be back for one more time here at the U of A and check out some more dances.
All right.
Yeah, we've heard about it all the time. There
We've
was
had reports
serious
all week
accident
long.
this weekend, yeah.
And over the weekend, yeah.
Be careful. There are meese about. Mike Sobel's out dancing.
I'm not dancing. Greg's doing the dancing here. Greg is one of the members here. He's a student here at the U of A. What do you take?
I'm in 3rd year combined honors, history and political science.
Tell us about your experience in the club here.
Well, I joined in my first year of university as a member, and it was just an incredible experience, an opportunity to meet people and enjoy a really congenial atmosphere that really doesn't exist anywhere else anymore. And then I foolishly accepted a nomination to treasurer, and this is my 2nd year in the position.
You're the money man.
I'm the money man, yes.
All right, we'll let you dance off to the bank as we take a look at your weather forecast every 10 minutes.
Mike hasn't danced yet. So,
Mike's not a dancer.
he's so a dancer.
I don't know.
He's a dancer. Mike, dance for us. Well, you've been there for 3 hours. Dance.
Did you not see me dance? Did you miss the Viennese waltz that I
Yeah,
did?
we missed that.
Well, I danced it perfectly.
Can't you just give us a little tap dance or something? Like a little shuffle?
Dance for us,
I can't do
Mike.
this
A little
stuff.
shuffle. Come
I'm
on.
a talker, not a dancer.
A little tap. There you go. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
look at it go. Look at him feet go. Look at him go. Yeah, yeah. Joe's the dancer. Joe is the president of the U of A Dance Club here. Now, we've done the Mamba, the rumba, the cha-cha. That would leave only one dance, and that would be the
Samba.
the samba. What's the samba all about?
The samba, it's another Latin dance from Brazil. It's more of a bit, the footwork's a little bit more difficult to get, but once you get it, as you can see, it's a lot of fun, a lot of smiling and laughing, especially Terry over there.
I think they're laughing due to sleep deprivation, Joe. Let's be realistic here.
Well, a lot of these people were out last night till 10, 11 o'clock practicing for their dance classes this coming week, so they got to bed pretty late for this.
Now, I understand that at the next Olympics, dancing will actually be a sport.
That's right. Dancing had to go through some criteria to be considered a sport, so it's now called the dance sport, and it's almost into the 2008 Winter Olympics, which will be coming up real soon.
2008?
2008. They have to still meet a few criteria, but it looks like they've pretty much made it right now.
All right, let's do a wrap with respect to the club itself. We've well, got a pretty good indication of what your club is all about, and the finished product is certainly quite obvious here. If you want to join, what do you have to look forward to?
Basically, what you can look forward to is a nice low price for memberships, and the cost is generally around $75 or about $90 for an entire year. You can call the dance club number again. There's a bunch of socials and functions and practices, and just a lot of great people you can meet.
Well, thanks a lot, Joe. It's time to move on. Oh, making the official presentation?
We'd like to present you with this dance club golf shirt on behalf of the dance club, Mike.
Okay, I will wear your colors with pride. Thank you very much, Joe. We appreciate it. Thanks for having us, and maybe we'll see you here in the near future.
Good. Thanks.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
He
Looks
can't golf
great.
or dance.
He can't golf. Oh, the golf shirt.
He's got the golf shirt now. He can't golf. He's been at a dance club all morning.
And he's not a
can't dance.
dancer. Well, he can eat. Maybe he'll eat tomorrow at the Greek Center.
I'm sure he will, yeah.
It'll be a celebration of nations.